All right, we are live here at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum once more, since that's what you guys voted for the location. So today we'll be waiting for a few locals. We'll also be riding one of the locals today as well, in which we will head to Soel Shops, aka East Chattanooga, as it is known. We'll get to see behind the scenes over there. But for now, we'll just do some rail fanning here along the NS main line. Hello, Will. Welcome. Yeah, we'll be waiting, do some rail fanning until it's our scheduled time to leave for that local. We've had two NS trains come by so far, two inner models. Nothing good on them. Actually, two mixed inner models. One had auto racks and the other had tanker cars. But yeah, I believe today we also have 710 as power on the local. But you can see Southern 5000 down there at the end. Yeah, he did. We're just gonna pretend that dream never happened last night. It's just a fever dream. Your imagination.
What do you want? Huh?
I don't know. Be this.
Huh?
Be this.
It could be this.
And second, just FYI, from now on when we come, you have to wear jeans or
Okay.
your overalls.
For real. I started to put them on.
Okay.
We can talk for a minute.
So if you could ride in the engine with the train conductor, with the train engineer,
Yeah.
what would you say?
So yeah, sure.
Well, it's
Indian
diesel today.
Yeah, I know. 710 has power.
Yeah. So you can ride by here you can ride by yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to have one of us. So you can sit up there and talk to him and film, but you gotta talk to him.
Okay.
Let's go book it.
All right. Continue doing what I'm doing here. Till then.
But from now on, they don't want to go jeans. They don't. They really do it.
Okay.
But because those don't have any holes or ribs.
Hello, James. Hello, AJ. Welcome to the stream.
Jeans. I almost went and bought
Mom
you.
was at the corner.
Like I was
fixing
gonna
to
go
to
buy
the
you
mall.
jeans
Okay.
Yeah.
because I figured you would say yes.
Yeah.
Just go back there and
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit down in the street there. I'm gonna think of this off there.
you want just one way?
You wanna do round trip?
Do round trip, yeah.
I'll be in a minute.
All right. So cap that.
At here.
Yeah.
15 and up.
Yeah. Okay.
See it. Black on top, orange on bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Caroline. So we may be getting a cab ride today. Maybe.
No, you are.
Or yes. Yes, we are. Cool. Yeah. 98's down there with 5,000. Got a bunch of construction going on in the display yard as well. Let me turn and look over here to the left. They got basically over there, that entire side is basically dug up pretty much. Show you that when we get done with the local. All right. But yeah, we're gonna get a cab ride today. Sadly, no. No, it was not a joke. So we're just gonna pretend that was a fever dream and it never happened. So yeah. The local should be getting back soon, maybe about 20 minutes or so. I don't remember what time the last local was, but it should be getting back soon. Nice. I was here last week too, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last week I was here. Yeah, last weekend, something like that. Yeah, I think I was here on the 7th too, maybe. Yeah, I don't remember. Slept since then. Done a bunch more Railfanning since then too. We may get another NS main here in a second, maybe. We've had at least 2 so far, so back to back. So who knows if we'll get another. Well, if we look back over here at Grand Junction and see Tag way down there. On the same line as Tag is the Southern baggage car. Forgot its number, but it's there as well. It's nice repainted green, repainted during Christmas, I think. maybe before Christmas, something like that. But yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep waiting here until something happens. See, currently 115, so 115, maybe 120 or 130 she'll pull back in. All right. Yeah. I think we'll probably have a little bit of a slow day here with traffic. Well, at least from the main line. I mean, 722 seems to be almost ready, so she'll probably be done by this year. Because they got her boiler and all that mounted back onto the main frame. So she should be ready soon. she pulls in?
I would go on because I don't know if it's going to be the same crew or not.
Okay, true.
She said when the crew comes in, they'll be looking for you.
Okay.
And she wants us sitting in there. That way, you're there.
All right. All right, looks like we're gonna be moving to inside Grand Junction. Yeah. Nice. Put camera right there for a second.
Yeah,
You sure?
really do.
Alright. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait inside of Grand Junction for this ride too, so probably will not be able to do any rail fanning out here because we may be able to see trains pass from the window. Maybe. That hard. Struggling. Look like you are.
We're going to put you in here next. It ain't too late to change your mind.
What?
It's going to be loud.
Okay. I look like right here. What? Okay. That way we get window view.
When you take this on to the corridor,
You can if you want, I guess.
That's for you for everyone technically, I think, has a ticket. Maybe all of
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
Okay. See if we can see out that window. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, but what is it?
When I went in. Oh, they're in the gift shop, Jessica.
I'm just waiting. I gotta make sure I can see you.
No, I'll just wait here for now.
That's an old shooting train, isn't it? It's built in
getting here. Gonna be interesting. Cap ride.
Give you a taste of this is what you really want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say we're good to wait out there. I mean, until she goes out. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, we're gonna go back outside. All right. Thank you. All right, we're back outside for now. Still, I got nothing on the main.
Yeah, that's where the train's gonna come.
There she is. Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis 710. Our motive power for the local today.
Attention museum guests, the Missionary Ridge Local is now arriving. We invite you onto the platform to watch the arrival. For your safety, please remain off all tracks and behind all yellow lines. If you have small children with you, please take them by the hand at this time. If you have not yet checked in,
She seems to be highballing into here as well.
We hope you enjoy your visit and want to thank you for riding with the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum.
Back up a bit. Alright, I gotta go back in now since I got a cab ride and they told me to wait inside.
We rode a train in the whole.
We'll head back inside now. Now we. Okay.
That's your golden ticket to ride.
All right. Oh, is it? Wi-Fi kind of sucks in here. Or connection to the stream, either one. Hold on, I think I'm zoomed out fully. Oh, well. Might as well walk around the station. I swear I'm not zoomed out fully. But yeah, here's the showcases. We got a little motto of tag right there. 1218 and 630 in that top one, 630 on the bottom, 4501 on the bottom. Unknown diesel to me on the top. And I got this model too. Yeah, which that's honestly to be expected because Grand Junction, the internet connection in here sucks. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, I do as well. But we'll continue waiting. Right here. Okay.
but it's basically space that we used to be hanging out. It's something actually.
We'll just keep the camera down for a second.
Because most of the coaches have at least 50 seats.
Yeah, here's our ticket that we have today. We got ourselves a cab ride. Some nice Missionary Ridge local.
The train crew's been told, so they're aware.
All
You
right.
are welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Shouldn't be as laggy when we get out.
Because we're left anywhere at 3:55. Sit on your lap.
He's basically carrying.
Shouldn't be too much longer. Yeah.
You know you can do this for free on YouTube. Yeah, you can do the same thing for the same engines.
Yeah, but I don't think so for Steam Special.
No, it's just the
Yeah,
locals.
just locals.
It has to be when they're running the local, but as long
Yeah.
as they're running the local, then you can do it for Steam as well.
Yeah, that's if they use her for it.
Hey there, how's it going?
Your tickets, right?
About that. Last name's Phil. Every time I say something. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Got it, thank you.
Appreciate you too. Bye-bye.
Hello, how are you? 2 o'clock. I got two food. Red white. EY. That's it? Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Alright, Bubs, come on, let's go.
If you want to, or you want to bus and we get him, well, why don't you find us, we know where we're sitting,
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum. If you are here for the 2 p.m. departure of Train 100 Good Shepherd's Local, we must go over a few brief pre-board announcement rules, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, per state and federal law, there is no smoking or vaping allowed on board the train. This regards the use of a cigar, cigarette, vape, etc. Once again, no smoking or vaping is allowed on board the train, so if you do have such smoking material with you, we do ask you please put it away at this time. Also, for the sake of your own convenience, we do have restrooms located here in the hallway at Grand Junction Depot, as well as at our destination point of East Chattanooga. But there are no working restrooms on board the train. Again, I repeat, there are no working restrooms on board the train, so still please go while you're here at Grand Junction while you still have time. Also, for the sake of your own convenience, you're more than welcome to bring snacks and beverages on board the train. But we do ask that you please help keep our beautiful iconic pieces of American Railroad history nice and clean by cleaning up after yourself. And throw away any trash you may have to the trash receptacles that are located at either ends of the car. Also, once again, snacks and beverages are more than welcome on board the train. We just do please ask you to clean up after yourself, as we have very little time to clean between our runs. Nobody likes to have a dirty ride after all. Also, if you haven't done so already, please come to the main lobby of our Grand Junction Depot to see our lovely ticket staff and see them to get a real physical paper train ticket. Has no digital format whatsoever, so it's an online email, Gmail, or screenshot showing our train crew will allow you minutes on board the train. You must have that real physical paper train ticket. Once again, in order to board the train for the 2 p.m. departure, you must come here to the main lobby of Grand Junction Depot to get checked in with our ticket agent and receive a real physical paper train ticket to board the train. That is the only thing that will allow you on board the train. When we do begin the boarding process here in about 3 minutes, we will only begin boarding first parties with guests that have walkers, wheelchairs, canes, or scooters. Again, when it comes to the boarding process here in about 3 minutes, we will only begin boarding first parties with guests that have either walkers, wheelchairs, canes, or scooters. And then we'll grab all our other regular passengers momentarily short after. Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for coming up around us here this afternoon at Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum. Thank you for hopefully listening, and thank you for your patience.
I'll sit with him. It's up to you. If you want to stay with us and me and you get on together.
Yeah, probably should. Get you a seat first. Alright, so currently we're waiting for the train crew to come get me, because they'll take me to the cab. So we'll just Just waiting on them. We'll just keep counting right here for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin that boarding process for the 2 p.m. departure of the Missionary Resort, beginning only with parties, with guests that have walkers, wheelchairs, canes, scooters, or crutches. At this time, if those parties would please proceed up the wooden loading ramp at this time. Again, now only loading all parties with guests with walkers, wheelchairs, canes, scooters, or crutches. All other passengers and guests, please continue to remain on the platform or in the lobby at this time. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to be boarding all passengers for the 2 p.m. departure of the Missionaries Local. We'll have 2 boarding locations on the ramp. Please proceed now. All 3 coaches of the train are available for seating. This train is due for departure in approximately 14 minutes. All aboard.
They gotta run everyone on their train and see if there's
I got that from me.
We're gonna try to get on. What did I tell you? You will go on. So did you say that you feel good?
Should be here soon. 2 minutes maybe. They've started boarding everyone else currently. Yeah.
Looking forward to it?
Yep.
You love trains?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got one of those old hats, and I don't think we've seen one of those hats in a while. We've got some that I haven't looked at yet. So I figured you'd been here a few times.
Yeah.
How often do you guys come in?
Whenever we've got a free weekend, pretty
Are
much.
you guys members?
We are not. We've actually been talking about it, that we probably should do it.
So for,
We gotta wait to see.
so we go for 15, so we would have to, so we go to like the 2 adult membership fee, which is $75, and the do his own membership is $40.
Okay.
And that, is that what you come in? that once the membership. I can't do this cab ride.
Right.
But I can do like their trainings. I can actually do that towards the membership. So it'd be like 25 extra bucks to get their membership the rest of the 2 weeks.
Okay.
And any memberships include 10% off and the gift shop and the donor. You just have to tell them. And I've had people come in and tell me that they remember, they go and buy something else and come back and I'm forgetting it. You just have to pay me. So definitely an option.
It
I think
is.
you've actually got 30 days to make that choice. So if you want to do it today, but you want to make it next weekend.
Yeah.
So I say I want to take my last week's tickets.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll definitely tell Dad
All right.
once I get on.
Yeah, and if you're up here every free weekend, I mean, it's worth it. It'll pay for itself in two weekends, 3 weekends.
We're always running somewhere. If we're not on a sports field somewhere with him, we're at trains somewhere.
My oldest son, his first word was woo woo. No joke, woo woo. And he's now one of the conductors on the train.
Yeah.
And he still does stuff. I mean, he's done videos and chases trains, and he's already talking about chasing the big boy who's going to be
We're planning.
Yeah.
We're waiting on him to release the second half of the schedule.
Yeah, that's what he's waiting on too, is to see when they're going to be so chase. He's got a YouTube following, and it was really crazy because he would have people come up in other countries or in other countries, in other states,
Yeah.
and at other museums. Hey, you're the new Railfanning. He's like, yeah, and he'd sign autographs, he had pins that he could give out, and he's like, oh, so you didn't get to really meet him. He's got some good videos too.
Yeah.
I've seen some of his work, and they're good. So yeah, find YouTube, the new Railfanning. So here's what happened. We came in, and he was behind me, and I thought,
Put the camera near my arm's getting tired.
He's too late. He must have fallen a bunch of ways.
Yeah, he's already on the train. He's got our seats.
Are you getting on it or are you staying here?
I'm getting on. My husband's already got our seat. My seat saved.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
It's in the, and he's in the first car.
Ladies and gentlemen, attention please. This is the 5-minute boarding call for train number 100, the 2 p.m. departure of the Missionaries Local. An amendment to that, this train is now due for departure in 4 minutes. This train will be due for on-time departure at 2 p.m. All work.
used only high-pressure steam in both sets of equal size cylinder. They see the final answer to the railroader's dream. Our engineer is getting done around, so once he gets ready up there, we'll take him out.
Oh,
Well, I'll be ready soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final boarding call, train number 100. This train is due for departure, an on-time departure in 2 minutes. If you're holding a ticket for this train, please make your way on board at this time. All work. Is this train already sold out as it is?
There's still some seats left in A32, so trying to see if I can fit some more people there. He's right next to me. Ready for him?
Yeah, you put them all right where.
All right, follow me.
Alright.
Alright, dude, you excited?
Yeah.
That was very convenient timing.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Hello.
Hello.
Here with me?
Yep.
On up.
Can I see Phil's picture? brochure real quick?
Sure.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Come on up, young man.
All right.
Pop in there and check real quick. There's also one more block for 390 should be so needed.
And I can take one more person up here on the front if I need to as well. Unless someone else does mine come up here, that'll be my one cat rider about 7 and ready to go.
Hi.
What's your name?
Tegan.
I got
Yep.
two sears, bad one, they 32.
Travis.
Perfect. So you got
Nice to meet you.
set of two in there available?
Yeah.
Are you the one that was sharing pictures like the
I'm
Baldwin
coming
and
out 32 right now.
are you the one that was sharing pictures of
Alright.
on the museum's Facebook group? I guess of
Yeah.
Baldwin and stuff.
Yeah, I
Let's
was.
go. Okay. That's like that's not a name I think I've ever really heard before. T.
Yeah.
Have you ever rode up here before?
No, this is my first time.
I'm gonna tell you, it is kind of. I'm sure you probably rode on the coaches though.
Yeah, I have.
The engine does ride a little rougher than the cars. It's not like rough, but it will sway. It will sway a little more, so you don't get motion sick or anything.
All right.
Matter of fact, I might go ahead and take the seat.
Go ahead.
Yeah, swing that thing.
We'll go up and jump violence after lunch.
I just moved it out of place, I ain't doing anything special.
100 on the ramp pipe, we're close to clear, proceed.
Alright, I see one. I'll double check that second one.
I got eyes on.
Alright, drop the ramp flag on 100. Here we go.
Have green on the ground, line for the east lane, clear for 2 cars to start pushing.
Two more, something.
Two coaches left, guys.
Two more, he says.
Three coaches left, guys.
100.
Three coaches left, guys.
3 at a time, 100.
Five, seven, 10 coaches and a half for stop. Clear for section next lane. 4 coaches left.
All right, I'm well, bring it to dig it. No problem.
And clear all the way back to the bell track, lane 1.
What? There's a green on the ground, one down the west side.
We'll do a normal stop at East Chattanooga.
Normal stop East Chattanooga, 57.
up, Leon? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, James. Be a GP9. So basically we've boarded 710 in the cab. Should be coming up on the tunnel. Rolling into East Chattanooga. Frisco too.
Affirmative, over. NCO Field, 100.
I'm in the clear cover tree set.
Clear CO Field, 17. 710. 710.
Somehow. What? Yeah, he's fine up there. I'm still looks good, Jack.
Looks good to you?
Yes, sir.
On the brakes, 710, proceed.
I gotta hurt you later.
Let me not forget to start the show. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting our conductor, Mr. Jason Wilson, all the way down earlier, and y'all get to say that he's going to catch the 710. Anyways, let me talk to you about what this is 710. Smashed up and bent, and the locomotive was sold to a scrap dealer. Eventually, though, it would be rescued by Amtrak, a certain time operating company, where it served to make way service until it retired indefinitely in the early 2000s. And let's see if we can get lined up right here. Just
Air boards with the shop.
there we go.
Right there.
All right, I'm going to get out of the way and let them do their thing. So they're going to prep and get ready to.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, you're more welcome to get back to the train and walk to the East Chattanooga Depot and get you a snack and beverage. But for those that are curious about part 2 of this yard,
You wanted to take the tour of the shop?
Railroad back shop, just wanted
Do you want to get off and take the tour of the shop, or are you just going to stay up?
I'll get off and take a tour.
I'm going to let my cab rider off and cross the Jason. I know you got a round trip ticket for up here. So after the shop tour's over, come all the way back over and come up the depot platform side, back up to the engine.
All right.
He is round trip hunter, but he wants to take the shop tour.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I have a fast cart to the short, so this way after you get the little walk across, okay? This way, please. Right this way.
There is 610 and this Southern F unit. We got the banners on it too. .4501's back in there. I'm gonna get to see her.
Alrighty, my friends, y'all get packed tight in here as much as you can, okay? Just pack tight in here as much as you can. Just don't go beyond the safety chain right here. Once again, just for the sake of your own safety. We give a little bit more room for everybody else to squeeze in, and I'll talk to you about what goes on here at the back shop, okay? That's right, just get packed tight here as much as you can. I'll just go and get started here. Welcome to the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum's East Chattanooga Back Shops, ladies and gentlemen. Also known as here at the museum as the Sewell Shops, named after one of our founders. Now, this shop was built in 1982 for the major restoration of all of our beautiful iconic pieces of American railroad history. And as you can see, we do have quite a few projects going on right now, and some of those projects are right here in front of me and behind me. And I'll talk to you a little bit about that more here in just a moment. But here at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum, we got two major goals, okay? Number one is to preserve the history and the legacy of the golden age of American railroad, not just only here in the city of Chattanooga, but around the United States as a whole, but also to preserve the head knowledge for the old school skills and trades that is required to work on and run and maintain these beautiful iconic pieces of American railroad history. Two of those iconic pieces are straight from the golden age of American railroading, and they are right here in front of me and behind me. I'll first talk to you about the one that's right here in front of you. This is Pullman Sleeping Car Maitland. She is our project that we're working on right now, and hopefully to have her return back to service later on this year. This beautiful car was built in 1925 by the Pullman Company, for the Pullman Company, and was built as what's known as a 12-1 section sleeper. There have been 12 sections, of course, where there have been fold-out beds for you to sleep in, and there have been, of course, one private room, of course, for other people to be able to look at. But anyways, this car stands as a testament to its time in the heyday of golden age of American railroading, when passenger train travel was the way to go, and it remained like that for many decades until about the 1950s and 60s. Around that time, that's when passenger ridership started to decline, so cars like these were quite literally fighting for their life to stay in service. But luckily, we rescued this beautiful car, and once we do restore it, we'll be returning it back to service on our railroad later on this year, maintaining its 1935 to 1955 style of appearance. But perhaps one of the most famous pieces from the golden age of American railroading is the locomotive that's right here behind me, and I know it's kind of hard for you to see her because she's hiding back here in the shop. But that black locomotive down there is a genuine, authentic coal-burning steam locomotive, and that is our only operational steam engine at this time, the Southern Railway number 4501. She is one of 5 steam locomotives that we own. There's 4 on property. Our 5th one is Central Georgia number 349, built back in the 1890s. It is now on long-term loan to Children's Erlanger Hospital for public display. But anyways, that engine back there was built way back in 1911 by the Ball Locomotive Works up in Pennsylvania. And I know what some of you are thinking, well, that engine is huge. Well, I hate to break it to you in old school freight locomotive terms, that's a baby. Okay, even though it comes in at 215 tons. That engine, when she was first built back in 1911, she was built as a MS1 class 282 Mikado for the Southern Railway. 282 means its wheel arrangement. 2 short wheels up front, 8 big driving wheels in the middle, and 2 short wheels underneath the cab. Now, when she came into this world, she did not come into this world alone. She was part of a batch of 181 MS1 Mikados that were built for the Southern Railway. Eventually, that number grew well into the 400s, going into the 1920s with the introduction of MS2, 3s, and 4s. So, simply put, that's a lot of siblings. And she served the Southern Railway faithfully as a freight engine only for many years. She was not a passenger engine or anything like that. But she served until, sadly, July of 1948, when her fire was dropped out of her firebox for the very last time, and she was sent to storage lines in Princeton, Indiana, potentially waiting to be cut up for scrap. But by saving grace, she was rescued by the Kentucky and Tennessee Railway, where she served in freight for a few short years until the early 1960s, when she was eventually rescued by us, and she has been running ever since then. The reason why engines like 4501 along herself, along with many steam engines all across the world, was retired going into the 1950s and cut up for scrap, it wasn't because of their age. The sad reality was they were a lot more expensive to maintain compared to one thing that came on the rise in the 1950s. And you rode it here today, the diesel electric locomotive. The diesel electric locomotives going into the 1950s is what replaced many steam engines, and a lot of steam engines did get cut for scrap. That's the reason why we do have diesels pulling trains to this day here in North America, about 95% of it. But anyways, some of the steam engines would remain and would be rescued and stand as a testament to their time, such as the 4501. And she is a prized jewel here at the museum, not only because she is quite literally the face of our museum, but also because she is the only one left of her class. All those Mikados that the Southern Railway had, nearly 400 some of them, they all got cut for scrap. That's the reason why you see it's so important we must preserve this stuff so we can restore, run, and maintain it, and pass it down to the next generation. Now, a lot of that would not be possible if it wasn't for y'all. We are what you would call a nonprofit organization railroad, which means we have to quite literally raise up our own money to restore, run, and maintain this stuff. Each and every single passenger that walks our doors and buys a ticket on any of our excursions, that money made off that said ticket goes right back into the restoration and overhaul of these beautiful iconic pieces of American railroad history. So engines like the 4501 back there, or even Pullman Car Maitland right here that you see right here in front of you, can have a new lease on life more than a century later. Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe our locomotive's come back up to our train, so I do believe it's about time for us to go. We'll start heading back to the train this time. Feel free to stop by the East Chattanooga Depot to get you a nice snack and beverage for our return trip, or please use the restrooms before we go, okay?
All right. We'll head back to the locomotive now. Excuse me.
Question. He finds his way.
Alright, let's get back up to the locomotive now.
Used to travel on 3006 is on display in St. Louis.
We've seen that one too.
4012 is in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Okay.
No, excuse me. 4012 is in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
4014 is operable, and it lives in Cheyenne in the Roundhouse. And then there's 4023. It's on display in Omaha.
What all ones did we see then? 4005.
4017 is in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and then 4018 is in Frisco, Texas.
Okay. We went to St. Louis, we went to Wyoming, which it was disappointing not getting to see it.
Yeah. New we seen 4005, in Wyoming.
Yeah.
The one that there's,
It's been a
like I said,
minute.
there's one on display in Cheyenne and Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the one that runs lives in the roundhouse there when they're not using it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did see Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, the 1616.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I saw it before it was the 1616.
Oh.
When it was the 4015.
Okay.
Because it was the regular engine that accompanied the 4014 on its tours. So because that's UPB and smart Alex. Well, 4014 and 4015, and now 4015 is the 1616.
It was awesome. We
I also saw it when it pulling a freight train just north of here a couple of years ago.
oh really?
When it wasn't accompanying Big Boy, they kept it in regular freight pool.
Yeah, and that's what it was pulling freight. It was with another, was it UP?
It's with a bunch of other locomotives.
We was at a museum and he was happened to film and
Yeah.
here it
There
comes.
was.
Complete luck.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a question for you about cabooses.
Okay.
They don't, when they stop using cabooses
So railroads kind of got away from using cabooses in the 80s.
in the 80s.
Gentlemen.
All right, I gotta head back up to the front now.
Okay.
See y'all when we get back.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Best thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least we got a bench here while we wait for Travis to get back, our engineer. We'll just wait here for him, make sure we're zoomed out fully. There we go. Alright. Alright, we'll head back up now.
I'm hoping to see the big boy if it comes close enough to here.
Yeah, I am too.
I've seen it twice already, so I mean, it's nothing new to me, but I'd
Yeah.
like to take my daughter to go see it.
Yeah. I haven't seen it operate yet either.
I got to see it on its very first trip. It was
Nice.
double heading with the 844
Yeah.
when it went out to Ogden, Utah in 2019.
Yeah.
That was like my wife and I were actually on our honeymoon, and we chased it from Evanston, Wyoming to Ogden.
All right.
And then we chased it a couple of years later. We chased it from Beaumont, Texas to New Orleans, and then back out of New Orleans a little bit.
All right.
That's the last time I saw it. So I'm hoping it comes down this way whenever it's out here this
Yeah.
summer. But my wife and I are also expecting another child, so if it's like early August when it comes through here, then I'll have to miss it.
Nah. So when y'all gonna use the Frisco?
I wish I could tell you, but I don't even know.
All
We've
right.
used it a couple of times. It's pulled the local twice. Once just to kind of debut it, and then once because 4617 crapped a brick one day, and they had to pull the trigger.
Okay.
Here we go. 4617 crapped out for half a trip, and they had to pull half a trip.
All right.
But it still needs a few little things
Yeah.
before it can go into regular use. But I've heard, I think this summer we might kind of alternate between this one and the 200.
All right. Be looking forward to that.
I want to run that 4617. I hadn't ran it yet.
Oh, have you not?
I want to run it because I like running low nose engines.
All right.
I've been on high hoods for so many years. I want to run something that I can actually see out of.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to the 01 in green.
Yeah. That'll be nice.
I've only ever seen it black, so let's see it green.
Yeah. Here we go on our way back to Grand Junction. go. I think we're good now. Yeah. There was 630's old tender. We're storming back into Grand Junction.
And give me 5 northeast. 4. is, that will do. Next one,
White Flight 710, Chris Peterson. All right, Tegan.
All right.
Appreciate you riding today.
Thanks. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Now we just gotta get into a less uncrowded area. Just walk right over here.
What'd you think?
Good.
How was it, dude?
Amazing.
You want to go to the, what is it?
The museum over there?
Sure. We'll head over to the exhibit area.
So does that just kind of help solidify that's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Got to work towards that mechanical engineering degree then.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
I said, if you're still sick,
Leave it in. Leave it. Hey, we got to
Just walking.
I mean, might as well just walk. Oh yeah, we can look at the Baldwin.
You got your ticket?
Yes, I do have my ticket.
Gonna have it get in over there.
Okay. There's the Baldwin. Yeah. Dressed up in its USAF livery. U.S. Air Force. And dressed up for the 250th birthday of America. We'll get moving now. We'll head up to the exhibit building, which is up there, and we'll tour that as well. So that's going to be a little bit of a walk, but we'll get there soon.
I guess me and you can walk and she can drive.
True.
Hey, babe. Daisy. You want to just drive over there and me and taking a walk? We have to come up there. To the side and take a walk.
I just didn't want to take my time. I'm back. I usually was that one going that I needed to button up my vest because I was flying away. But that also has, help with the weight.
Oh, I hope we have access to that VOD. The stream that I recorded.
I've been watching.
Yeah, it was
watching from your point of view as we were.
Yes, but I don't know if I have access to that now. Because it started a new one because we lost connection once we went in the tunnel the second time.
Oh, the second time?
So it started a new stream, so I don't know if we have access to it.
Watching this stream and what it was.
Because this only says 13 minutes recorded, and it had at least 2 hours on the other one.
I was able to go back and look at you going through the tunnel.
Yeah, but I'm talking about after.
It lagged out on me.
Yeah.
So when we got through, I was able to go back.
Okay. But, I mean, that was after the tunnel, too.
Yeah.
Like, once we were rolling into past the yard limit.
Thank you, Dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Might as well. Oh, there we go. Stay on the phone. There's probably a plate off. 4501's tender. And the COG. Maybe if East Chattanooga, maybe.
I better not do that. There's nothing. Tractor.
This is them building a tunnel.
It's the same.
You got to start the tunnel earlier.
I remember all the cars going in all the buildings. I think I have a train there.
I would not have guessed that early.
think that's something off of 610. Comb hook mount. A Baldwin economy whistle. Original whistle of 610.
That was a tinted side of a tent.
I've definitely added a lot more since I last was in here. Is that what that was? Maybe. Spare 610 spare wheel probably. Or spare wheel for her. Oh, there's the original headlight of 610. Original furred axle left crank pink of 610. Yeah, a bunch of stuff from 610. Oh, there's the cover for the headlight. Coupler too. Maybe Lincoln pin. Could be knuckle. Never know. There's driving well.
Zoom in.
What?
The price.
170,000.
For a diesel locomotive.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to end the stream here. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe for more. And I'll catch you